Jim Graham here. While 2020 has been a tumultuous year for all, I fear 2021 will be worse, much worse. Leftists, their establishment allies, and appeasing church leaders are shutting down churches. Disturbingly, they are doing this with little opposition. If we become a churchless nation, we will become a godless nation, and the fight for life will be over. We are much closer to this fate than ever before in American history. Pro-lifers must become bolder than ever while we still can. The opportunities to continue to fight will be plentiful in 2021. The Texas legislative session in Austin begins in 3 weeks and will seek to finally outlaw abortion and euthanasia. First, we must pass the Texas Abolition Strategy. This bill contains 3 parts. Abolish discriminatory and the remaining late-term abortions. Next, we abolish elective abortions after the preborn child's heartbeat is detectable. And finally, abolish every remaining abortion in Texas. Texas should not sit on the sidelines and simply wait for Roe v. Wade to be overturned, as claimed by several fake pro-life groups and spineless Republicans in name only, rhinos. We must outlaw euthanasia also. In Texas, the deadly 10-day rule allows doctors and hospitals to remove basic life-sustaining treatment from you or your loved one against their will. This means a doctor or hospital determines if your life is worth living, regardless of what you want. We must repeal this law. While it's on the books, nobody's life is safe, especially with COVID. It is also critical that we continue to aggressively proclaim the gospel of life on our institutions of higher learning. The Dr. Joseph Graham Fellowship is a program for pro-life college students. Starting with just 8 students more than a decade ago, the program has grown to 57 fellows this year. Sadly, because of COVID, we had to reduce the number of fellows and strategically try to hold as many campuses as possible. These students are fighting the forces of death, and their victories are too many to share. God is using these students to save lives every day. We need dozens, if not hundreds more of them. We must train and send more as soon as possible, or whole universities will be lost. Passing these laws and deploying more students is an expensive endeavor, but it's vital to the pro-life movement. As 2020 draws to a close, we are asking you to give a sacrificial gift to Texas Right to Life. We are grateful to all of you who have supported this movement and our organization, often for many years, if not decades. But I'm asking each of you to stretch a little bit more. Give again. Become a patron, a supporter of the gospel of life. There are several giving options listed below this video. Will you please give a gift right now? I promise Texas Right to Life will fight harder than ever in 2021. But we need your support to save more lives than ever. No more exceptions, no more apologies, no more excuses. Give now, save babies. Merry Christmas.